brother falling off. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayo Dada, and if this is your first time stopping by, I'd love to say thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down below. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and yeah, pretty much that's it. For today's video, I decided to do a video on how to effectively do a life detox, which was genuinely influenced by everybody on social media. Everybody talking about, oh my god, cut people off in year 2018. I want to do this, I want to do that. And I always do a life detox, and all those things reminded me of things that I genuinely always do when I just feel like I'm in a toxic environment or I'm not in a happy state and all that. So I just genuinely felt the need to just come on social media, on YouTube, and talk about it. You feel me? For the first thing that I always do when I'm trying to do a life detox, I always go down to the grocery store and make sure every single thing I'm getting is healthy. Like, I literally had this one lady that was on my back the other day. She got a lot of junks and then she felt so guilty, and she was like, oh my god, you have so much healthy stuffs. I think I should go back and change all this stuff. But yeah, I always get groceries. I always make sure I have stuff like lemons and cucumbers. Yeah, lemons and cucumbers, so that I could dice it into a bottle and just make myself some very good detox water. So I definitely always start with internal cleansing first, which is so weird, but I feel like if I feel dirty, I genuinely cannot effectively do my life detox. Like, I just have to always feel clean. And one of the steps for me to start feeling clean, because it takes a week for me to stop feeling gassy in my stomach and any other, like, I'm not explaining that, like, I bloat so easily, so it's like I have to do detox. I have to take detox water to just feel clean in my stomach. It takes like a week to 3 days for me to effectively feel that change, which is so weird. The second thing that I always do, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be looking at my phone a lot. I really apologize if you don't like it. But the second thing that I always do when I'm trying to do a life detox, I always cut people off. Like, oh my goodness, it's so easy for me to cut people off. Ooh, I don't know, it just sounded so weird. But it's always easy for me to cut people off when it's time for me to do a life detox. Like, ever since the time, I don't know, I don't really have that many friends again. I really like the ones that I have right now, and I really love them. I love them so much, but it's just like I always feel the need to just do a life detox. Like, I always feel the need to cut people off. And even if we're like, I call you my friend and I feel like you're toxic for me, if I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just cut toxic people off. People that speak so much negativity to me, I cannot like you at all. I'm sorry, I really cannot. I have so many negative people in my life, and I've been able to deal with it because I'm very confident in myself now and I'm no longer insecure. But one thing I know for a fact is that I do not appreciate a very negative person. I dislike negative people. If you want to be negative to me, just go. Another thing that I always do when I'm trying to go on a life detox is go to the gym. At that point in time, you know, I'm always overly serious about the gym. At that point in time, I'm always overly serious about the gym. I'm always like, you know, I'm going to the gym. I have to go to the gym. I always want to work out. Like, you have to sweat out what you're feeling. You have to sweat out, like, I don't know, all the things that are going through your mind. Like, I feel like I let out more emotions in the gym than anywhere else, apart from my room, or apart from God. But yeah, I definitely would suggest you going to the gym. Or if you don't want to go to the gym, work out, go for a jog early in the morning, do a little bit of sit-ups, do jumping jacks, do indoor exercises, things that you genuinely, just do things that you're comfortable with doing. Like, I don't like going for a walk because I go for a walk every time in school. But that's one thing I would suggest you do if it's not a daily routine in your life. So yeah, go to the gym, just sweat it out. Do something that will make you feel like you're running faster than time. That's the only reason why I definitely run a lot. But yeah, go to the gym. Another thing that I always do, I'm not It might look like I am a social media enthusiast on my Instagram, but I promise you, I really do not care about social media. It's just one of those things that, to be honest, every time I post a YouTube video, every time I post anything, I always go to bed, which is so weird. Or I just drop my phone down and not even go back to the post that I already uploaded. I don't know. But yeah, basically, I always stay off, like, it's so easy for me to stay off social media, and I really would advise anybody that is trying to go through, you know, their life detox things, to try so hard to just stay off social media. A lot of times we focus so much on social media and then we forget to have real friends, meet up with real people. And this one friend is so weird. She's always, oh my goodness, on her phone. And once she's on her phone, you cannot say anything to her. Like, you literally cannot be successful at saying anything to her. But I really appreciate the fact that she knows that she's very bad at social media, like she's addicted to it, and then decides that, you know what, this week I'm gonna delete it, I'm gonna do a live detox, I'm gonna, like, she definitely loves doing live detox. And that's one thing that I've noticed about so if you are planning on doing a live detox, disconnect from anything that has to, I don't know, just disconnect from social media, basically. Because a lot of times social media, like, you see a lot of people, you think, oh my god, your life is perfect, and then you start blaming, you stop counting your blessings, you stop being happy, and you necessarily don't always have to do that. You feel me? You should feel me. But you necessarily don't always have to do that. You should be happy and always thankful for everything that you have, and just stop complaining because other people look like they're perfect and everything. And social media is a blessing and it's a curse. Like, to be honest, it actually helped me gain consciousness of who I am as a person, make me discover who I am. But it was easier for me to discover who I am because I was already on the pathway to discovering who I am. But social media actually confuses you a lot. It makes you feel like, oh my god, that person has that, I'm gonna get that. That person is wearing Gucci, you know, I gotta get my own Gucci too because I gotta look Gucci. But yeah, you genuinely need to stay off social media. You can't always post everything. I feel like I'm spending so much time talking about social media. That's just because I get so irritated about social media. Like, when people say, oh my god, I can't do it without my Instagram in it, I can do it without my Twitter in it, I can do it without my Snapchat in it, it's just like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, just try to disconnect from your social media especially during the first week of the new year. Like, try so hard to do this. I promise you, your year will go very good. To be honest, hands down, your year is gonna go very good. Another thing, you have to pay attention to your spiritual needs. Like, if you believe in God, just try, endeavor. If you're a Muslim, if you're a Christian, if you're Buddhist, whatever religion it is that you practice, just try to attend to your spiritual need. Because for real though, I mean, I believe in God and I'm a Christian. I believe that one thing is for sure, I really cannot achieve a lot of things without God. And if I'm trying to do a life detox, I definitely need to get closer to God. Like, it's just someone that I always have to draw nearer to. Like, who is Mayo Dada without God? I'm a nobody. So yeah, I always pay attention to my spiritual needs. I always pay attention to my spiritual needs when I'm like genuinely trying to do a life detox. Another thing, you have to detox your finances. You really do. Like, you can only be detoxing your internal, your physical, but yeah, you definitely have to detox your finances. I'm this kind of person that I definitely always have a workbook. I always have an Excel sheet on, which I mean, I just started it last semester. I always have a finance sheet, and I always put in what I want to save in a month from what I make. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, if I'm making 700 in a month, I definitely would want to, how do I explain it? If I'm making 700 in a month, I'll like be like, you know what, my bills cover $100 from phone bill, this, blah blah blah, and everything. 150 depends. I'm not saying I'm making 700, but I'm just saying that let's assume that's what I'm making. I definitely always try my best to detox my finances. I go on my spreadsheets and I'm like, okay, you know what, this is what I spent from last month. I need to do better with my savings and all that. So yeah, that's one thing I always do. So I'll just advise you to, I'll advise you to just detox your finances. You never know, like you never really know, anything can come up soon, and you don't want to be wasting money on things that you genuinely don't need. Okay, declutter. Like, this is actually the first thing that I always do. I know I genuinely said that I always go to the grocery store first. But for real though, I always declutter first. It's just something that I always do. I always have to arrange my room, clean up my space. If my room is, there are a few things I cannot do when I'm trying to do a live detox. I cannot study in a messed up room. I cannot be me in a messed up room. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I just oh my god, I'm a neat freak when it comes out. Like when it comes down to my room, it has to be spotless. When I'm trying to be happy, it has to be clean. That's the only way I can get my life together. That's one of the only ways, not the only way, but for real though, that's one of the ways that I can get my life together. So yeah, I always have to declutter. I always have to clean up my space. I always have to just make my environment more comfortable, more breathable for me, basically. And last but not the least, which is very important for everybody to do, try to get enough sleep. Like I said, social media steals time away from people so easily. You could probably be on your bed saying, oh my god, I'm going to bed shortly, I'm going to bed soon, I have to go to bed. But guess what? You probably won't go to bed until 2-3 hours after you actually wanted or decided to go to bed, simply because you were on your phone all night. See this device? It kills, it destroys people. So I would advise you to just, you know, for real though, just sleep. Make up your mind and say, you know what, I'm going to bed for 8 hours today. I'm going to bed. I mean, unless you're a connoisseur like me, that definitely probably thanks God for even having 4 to 5 hours of sleep. But there are days that I'm just like, no, I just want to lay on my bed. Oh, for real though, I'm always like that sometimes. But to be honest, you definitely need to get enough rest when you're trying to do live detox. I always get enough rest every Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Saturdays, Sundays. I don't have too much to do, but for real, I always try. So just try to get like at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. If you're constantly like me, that always does too much, you know. But yeah, try to do that. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope you guys start off your new year with so much goodness. Like, just try to do a live detox. If you're saying you want to do a weight loss challenge and all that, really try to start with a live detox, because if you don't clean what's emotional about you, you can't really proceed to the physical aspect of anything. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, you definitely need to do a live detox before you can even say, you know what, I want to do a cleanse, an internal cleanse. You feel me? Sounds stupid right now, but yeah, I understand what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to make sure everybody understands it. But what I'm trying to say is that you definitely need to take care of your emotional aspects. For me, if there was anything I could have done better, there was this one time in my life that, you know what, I was depressed, but I didn't know that I really needed more of a life detox more than a weight loss. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down below. If you also, yeah, I said, why do I always do that? Like, why do I say something I want to say it all over again? But yeah, like I was saying, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you found it very beneficial to you. And also leave a comment on anything, any ideas that you feel like should be added to, you know what, trying to get into a live detox, blah blah blah, you know, you feel me? Anyways, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Follow me on all my social media. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media accounts. Add me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. Thumbs up my video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, bye guys.